Hey everybody, good morning. This is the Big JB. It is Thursday. No hat. Wore the hat yesterday. Got up on time this morning. Took care of myself, getting ready. I am a tall man, for those of you who can't tell because I'm sitting in a car. I am about 6'4". I'm listening to an audiobook, another one by Sherry Priest. It is it's the second book. It's not exactly a sequel, but it's the second book in a series that started by Bone Shaker, and then now it's on to Clementine. Clementine. I mentioned it earlier this week when I was when I started with the Jamaican accent. That could have been yesterday. I don't remember. Anyway, they're describing how big she's describing how big one of the characters is. He's a large man at 6 feet tall. I'm 6'4". Okay, so in my mind, here's the funny thing. Anytime I hear somebody describe somebody else as a large man, I assume that they're my size or bigger. Somebody who's 6'4" or 6 feet, to me, it's not a large man. I mean, now obviously, if somebody's 6 feet tall and they're ripped and they're big, thick, bulky guy, that somebody I might call a large man. Or if they're 6 feet tall and they weigh 350 pounds, that's a large man. But just when you're describing somebody, like she describes this one guy in the first book as a giant of a man, and I'm like, well, does that mean that he's my size? And that's where that description is hard, because I'm above average in many things in life: intelligence, height, attractiveness, and humility. Because I'm above average in height, I view things from a completely different perspective. Somebody who is 6 feet or shorter, in my mind, is, I don't know, like my wife says, well, how tall are they? And I always say shorter than me. I don't know how tall people are. They're either my size or bigger, which is very rare, or usually they're smaller than me, which is okay. I like being tall. And I have a lot of tall friends, too. I don't know how that works. One time there was a whole bunch of us, me and a couple guys that I've known for a long time. We're hanging out. We were doing, every year we do a viewing of planes, trains, and automobiles right around Thanksgiving. So it was me and two of my friends were hanging out in my brother's kitchen, and one of his roommates comes in, and all of us are we're all above 6 foot tall, except for his roommate. And I don't know, his roommate's maybe 5'7", 5'8". So he comes in the kitchen and he's like, giants. It's just a really cool moment. I really dug that. So yeah, it's an interesting thing, just from a literary standpoint, to hear people describe other things. From the gaming standpoint, I got my second companion in Tor. Her name is my phone's dying. Ilara Dorn is her name, and I always call her Lorna Doone. And I was glad to kind of finally finish that storyline and get a second companion. That's very cool. So, and I love the way that the different companions have different characteristics and different things that they appreciate. Not just from the gifts that you can give them; they earn you affection points in the game, but also your choices in your conversations. Certain conversation choices will earn you affection points with your companion, because they like what your answer is, and sometimes they lose you affection points. It's usually not too much, though, like -1. Whatever. So anyway, pardon me, that's it for today. Have a great Thursday, everybody. I will, of course, see you tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.